Hey guys, here's the cold air intake that I am mocking up for the SS. These are just a bunch of parts from Spectre. I have their 4-inch 90-degree intake. I have their MAF 4-inch piece. That's for the LS series. And then I have their, I would almost call it a J-pipe. It's a 90-degree bend into a straight piece that's probably 6 or 7 inches long. Then at the very bottom, you can't see it, but that is a black Spectre 4-inch cold air intake. I'll have all the part numbers listed in the description below, but this setup for the LSA swap on the SS, I actually got most of these pieces for Christmas, and so, but if you priced it out, I think you're going to be $100 to $130 in this whole setup. I think each piece is like 30 bucks, and the filter's like 30 bucks, but you know, setup's real simple. You know, bolt on your 90, bolt on your MAF set, bolt on the J-pipe, and then at the very bottom, bolt on your black your black air filter. Now, I actually have the bottom clip off. As you can see, I can see the floor. I have that bottom splash shield off. So what I did, I actually lifted the J-pipe with the filter fully attached and screwed on. I lifted that, I fed it through the bottom of the car and up into this intake. You might be able to squeeze it down. Actually, you should be able to. Yeah, you could probably squeeze it in from the top, but I just didn't think that it was gonna fit, so I fed it in through the bottom. But that's pretty much how this setup's gonna work. Now, I also have the MAF IAT split. So I'm going to have the Casper's harness plug in here, and then the IAT is going to go off the lid right here. So that harness will go there. And you actually have to repin the harness for the IAT. I believe you have to switch the pink and the black wires on the IAT, because I don't know why. Maybe it's just the G8 SS Camaro. Yeah, they flipped the wires for whatever reason. I'm not 100% sure, but so use that adapter harness. I still need to depin it and switch it, but that'll finish up the cold air intake. And also, I have one of these. I need to go get 2, 3, 4, 5 more. I need to go get 5 more worm clamp gears. These are 4.5 inch. I got these from Lowe's. I think they're $1 or $2 each, so it might be $10 worth of clamps. And they're stainless steel, so they shouldn't degrade over time. But 4.5 inch clamps will work perfect. Now I will say the clamp that Spectre provided on the bottom of the filter, the cone filter, that one was really long. It's almost like they gave you a 6 or 7 inch hose clamp when all you need is like a 4.5. So, but 4-inch piping, all Spectre pieces, and this should be fine. So like I said, these are all Spectre pieces. It all, you know, every owner is going to have a different application of how they mock this thing out, but I haven't cut any of the pipes. I'm just going to go get more worm clamp gears, and that's going to be it. Now, some people paint these. I saw a shop custom weld something up and put a cone filter in where that is, and I'm sure they charge the guy a couple $100. So, I mean, I've got, personally, my own money, I'm going to have $10 in clamps. Everything else I got is a gift, but, you know, for 130 bucks, you know, you kind of make whatever you want. Now, I have seen people run the RotoFab, but I have seen performance issues with the airbox restricting flow, as well as people just get like a silicone hose right here for this piece to adapt the LSA different throttle body location to the stock airbox or that RotoFab airbox, and these compress. So I do not recommend you get that silicone like 90 degrees 4-inch hose, because I've seen them on the dyno videos just suck in, and they, you know, you lose a lot of performance. So as far as the black silicone air pipe adapters that you're seeing, I got those on Amazon. These are actually the second time I've bought these. I did a intake on my Duramax, and I used the same clamps on those, but that was pre-boost. That was just the turbo inlet. That wasn't anything, you know, that was just the cold air. That wasn't seeing any pressure per se. but it was seeing, you know, it's going to see the air going from the cone filter into the turbo. I've had no issues with that, and it's not throwing a code. These aren't leaking, these aren't sucking in because they're reinforced. I'll include a link to those as well. But yeah, hose clamps are really all I need to finish this up, and for say $150 you got yourself a, I would call it a performance cold air intake, and you don't have any of the drawbacks of spending like $400 or $500 on a rotofab, then have to spend more money to modify it when you can just do this for under $150. Okay guys, I finished up the intake install. Like I said, all I needed to do was add the hose clamps, and everything's in final position. It's pretty solid, it's not going to go anywhere. The pipe itself isn't rubbing on anything, so we should be good. Now I do have the filter kind of laying against the fender, but that's fine. It's not going to move anywhere. So this is the finished intake, and I hope this gives you an idea of how to install your own intake without spending a whole crap load of money like on Rotofab or one of the other competitors. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.